Let's talk about the mind a little bit, because
Mm.
as much as positivity can repeat itself in the mind, so can negativity. How have you been able to deal with that vicious cycle in your mind where you just feel so exposed? And as YouTubers, we're incredibly vulnerable to the comment section.
Yeah.
Like, what has been your experience and how have you dealt with it?
Okay, that's a really good point to kind of touch on. I would say at the start, when I first started out, I was very much excited by seeing my subscribers grow, or a video that I put up, I'd see kind of the views on the video go, and I wasn't at all attached to the likes, the comments, not at all, to the point where it was like, oh my gosh, I've just got my first 1,000 view on a video. What the hell is going on? Angela grabbing my sister, being like, Angela, look at my video, look at my video. It's doing numbers, and she was like, wow, amazing. So it was very much at the start. I was very kind of, some may call it naive, or some may call it just, kind of delusional in the fact that I was just very excited to actually create a presence on something so quickly. Because you got to understand as well with the kind of the reaction realm, it's your videos can touch a lot of people very quickly, very quickly, for both positivity and negative reasons. So going on to that part, I was also very, very quickly on my channel, I think maybe in the first 6 months, I was quickly exposed to a lot of views. I think maybe 1 million views in 2-3 weeks. And to have 1 million people going from, having that 5,000, 10,000, a very modest number of people watching your videos, and being kind of excited to have that kind of audience base, so you kind of skyrocket into millions of views within 3 weeks. And in the comment sections, I used to, I've got death threats before. I've had people be really, really vicious, really, really kind of, get you where it actually hurts. Surprisingly enough, even though they don't know you that well, they still can kind of get into your psyche and you feel a certain way about something. And there was a lot of things like kind of in my head going on, and my life going on, kind of split from that. There was a lot of things going on with me. Like I stopped working at one point, and for 6 months I concentrated on YouTube only, for purely because, one, I was very unhappy at my old workplace, but also because I had this kind of passion and drive to keep this going and carry it on. And that kind of made me more exposed to the comments, and made me feel really kind of crappy, because I was actually kind of feeling all these things. And if someone was putting in a negative comment, it really did kind of affect my day. But I think one way to kind of look at it as well is, which I soon learned, is like, if you have a strong base and a strong kind of network around you of people that are very supportive about what you're doing, or people that are just, actually detached from that world completely, it can really kind of help you as well. So I have no friends in kind of the industry, you could say. Like I have made acquaintances in my time doing YouTube. I have kind of met other people through networking events, or going to the YouTube studios themselves. But I've never become my close friends. So my close friends are very much my close friends, and they're very much kind of dear to me. It's very much very natural, and you're having the communication with them, and I've never once kind of felt like any type of hostility or any type of way with my friends or anything like that, through, because I do YouTube. And I think also the pros to that as well is that recently, maybe in the last 6-7 months, I say everything in months, but in the 6-7 months, I love to travel, so I have been traveling quite a bit. I went to France, I went to Amsterdam recently, I've been to Albania, etc., etc. And whilst I was on my trips, I was meeting people that were actually watching my videos. I was in Amsterdam, and I met with, it was unheard of, right? Like in one spot, in a matter of 5 minutes, I met 7 people that watched my channel.
Wow.
And I hadn't realized that, I hadn't put anything out. It was literally by chance that they happened to be at this exact spot that I was as well, and they happened to see me by the back of my head. Like, it was literally that they spotted me by. I had a girl when I was walking outside of my workplace in London. She ran across the street And I thought, oh my gosh, what have I done wrong? Who's this woman? Like, who's this girl coming at me? And she gave me a hug. She said, wow, I watch your videos. I can't believe I'm meeting you. So that side of it makes you like, wow, like this is amazing. Like, you're really like, you know, connecting with people. And, you know, for someone to come and hug you like that, you can videos affected them in some type of way that they feel close to you.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. And that just right there, like at the end, that just that trumps everything that you just mentioned about the negativity. Like
exactly.
it crushes it all.
It does. Because I've never met anyone in real life who has a problem with me. No one ever come to kind of attack me or say anything as in malicious to my face. So then I also think that term, you know, the troll nation that we've become, you know, you sit there, you troll on someone's video. It's not nice, but I also like can sympathize with these people because there must be something going on with their psychology that's making them act like that. I don't think anyone normal wants to do so, like as in give you negative comments for something so harmless. I feel like we're not doing anything that can really harm anyone. You know, us do what we're doing. It's not like I've never seen a video of yours. Oh, he's a bad guy. He's horrible. He's terrible. I need to leave him a very negative comment for what he's doing. So.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's true.
And then what about yourself, Loush?
About what? About the negativity?
Yes.
I have witnessed quite a bit of negativity through email and DM and comment sections and whatnot. And you know, like I said, I'm 34 at this point, and I'm at no stage in my life where I feel as though somebody through a screen can actually affect me in some kind of way. And I think that just comes with a part of being an adult, like a mature, rational adult. But at the same time, that said, you know, sometimes they play on your insecurities, or they make you sort of repeat, and it's the danger of repeat. I think we often do much of the damage. Like, they spark the match, and then we do all the damage to ourselves inside our own brains. And so then we give that comment more credit than it actually deserves. And you ended on my hypothesis where you empathize with that person. I have nothing but love for somebody who is crying out for help and who is literally probably in the worst, darkest moment in their life, as their fingers are touching the keyboard and they feel as though they need to make somebody else feel the same way. It's not a reflection on you, it's a reflection on them. And all I want to do is help them because I empathize with their misery. And, you know, keyboard warriors will always be there, but I always think of the solar system. If they're the sun and you're just a planet that's rotating very far away from them, you're not at the center of their universe. And so keep that in mind. When they come, they spew out some venom, but then they move on with their lives and they spew out a little bit more elsewhere, and then they spew it out. And so I never let my ego allow me to think that I am at the center of their universe, because I'm not. And for that reason, their comment is not at the center of my universe. And that's it. It ends there. I have about 8 or 9 people in my life that I genuinely, truly give a shit about, and their health and their well-being and their opinion of me actually matters. But beyond those 8 or 9 people, I pay attention to the community, both in love and in hate, and I interpret both the same way. The love never gets to my head. It never grows my ego. I am forever humbled, and I forever know that I ain't shit. And the same thing, and the same thing for the hate, you know. And so if I can keep that balance, then I think that I can keep doing what I'm doing. And you know, I talk about it all the time with my friends, and I say, as soon as this YouTube thing starts bringing out the worst in me, I'm done. I'm out of here. That's it. LuckyLoush is gone. I'm deactivating all my accounts. I don't care about anything else that was happening. It's gone in a heartbeat, because I'm no longer the person that I was when I first started. And if I'm not getting better, then I'm getting worse. And if I'm getting worse, then I'm not gonna stick around.
Yeah, yeah, that is a great point you touched on. Because I think the whole thing with the ego, that does get to a lot of people. And like you said, you're not very kind of entwined with the trends on YouTube. And this kind of goes very well with what's going on at the moment. So there's a lot of drama kind of surfacing around the beauty community. There's a lot of drama in the gaming community. There's a lot of drama in kind of other subcategories as well. And kind of the biggest one was about a makeup artist called James Charles. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
Yep.
Yeah, so James Charles drama kind of became very viral very quickly, and the root of it was that his ego got to him, and he became bigger than in his head than he actually was. Then that kind of put him down to reality. What is the word I'm trying to find? I'm not the most articulate person at times.
No, that's good. Perhaps perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, perspective is key. It's everything.